What is up, guys? It's your boy Blackrue back with another video. Hope everyone's doing well. Here hitting you with ZBEC and Ondo connections. But before we get started, cue my guy Indigo Saint. Let's get it. Boom. Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Blackrue Investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer?
Best believe I was Blackrue Investing. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifesting, so we binge on that Blackrue Investing. Best believe I was Blackrue Investing. That course in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that Blackrue Investing.
What is up, Blackrue crew? What is up, crypto warriors? I'm in a different spot in my thing today. Um, the reason I didn't come on right away. Can you guys hear my fan from the computer that I'm using right now? Can you actually hear that? Let me know if you can hear it or not. I tried to get to use a different computer because I had noted that my video quality wasn't the best. This computer is very fast. It won't cut off on us. It'll give us better video quality, but the fan, I can hear the fan. It's very loud. So I really hope you guys can't hear the fan. Can you hear it? Let me know if you can. Uh, Otherwise, this won't work out. I'll have to figure out something else or find a program where I can mute the fan or whatever. But let me know if you can hear the fan or not. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into ZBEC. Let me share my screen here. All right, boom. So I was really enthused about just finding all these connections to BlackRock and ZBEC. Okay. But also through Ando Finance, which we've touched on it a couple times. Uh, Let me pull it up here. What was very intriguing to me is how Ondo and BlackRock and ZBEC could all work together. Okay. So let me see which one we want to pull up first. Well, let's go to Ondo's ecosystem. So we can show you guys that. So you can see here what Ondo's ecosystem, that ZBEC is a part of that. Okay. Um, Here, let me know again. I want to just see if you guys can hear the fan or not. Okay, barely. Okay, I'll try to get that solved though next time. Thank you guys for bearing with me. Hopefully, this gives us better video quality, but I'll figure out something for the fan next time for sure. But let's continue on. Thank you guys for bearing with it. I really appreciate it. So let me go here. So ZBEC being on this list, along with, of course, BlackRock, was something that very, very, very much intrigued me. Was looking at, let's bring up Ondo's Finance again. Was that Ondo Finance already tokenizes real world assets? It shows you this down lower in the website. I don't know if you guys can see this really clearly. I'll make it larger. As you can see there, it seems to have some holdings already where it tokenizes, of course, bonds. We know that from the U.S. Treasury bonds it has, but it's tokenizing Nvidia, and it's tokenizing Tesla, and it's tokenizing BlackRock's S&P 500 ETF already. But it seems like these assets, these real world assets, we are not available in the U.S. So that's very interesting. When these things get available in the US, I think we'll really, really, really love that. And I think both Ondo and ZBEX price can like explode from that. But also here, I can pull this up. Sorry, let me find it. So ZBEX going to work with them to have the instant payment card along with the USDY, which is there. If we go back to Ondo again, sorry, I don't know why it's bringing this up right now. Again, it's a different computer here. So if we go back to here, we know that they give a certain interest rate on their USDY right now, which they have here. I believe they show it on the screen here somewhere. Looks a little different for me on this computer. Okay, there it goes. So for their USDY, they have a yield of 4.35 APY, which is very good. And they say here in a post that they made here on May 9th, 2024. We're delighted to welcome ZBAC into Ondo ecosystem with the following of an integration of USDY with ZBEX instant card and real world payments technology. And they said, but again, at some point this may change, especially with the administration we have. USDY is not and may not be offered, sold, or otherwise made available in the U.S. or to U.S. persons. USDY also has not been registered under the U.S. Securities Act, so it's available for everyone except for us. Um, so you see Sam Tapalia, I'm gonna say, founder of ZBEC, remarked, "This integration marks a significant advancement in our shared quest to redefine financial ecosystems globally. By incorporating USDY, a market-leading tokenized real-world asset, we will further enhance ZBOX product suite, empowering businesses and individuals to manage their finances with unprecedented intimacy and efficiency." Okay, so also president of Ondo Finance comments, ZBEX network continuous payment technology revolutionizes payroll by enabling payments by the second, enhancing efficiency and ultimately the end user experience. ZBEX integration with USDY into its payment solutions is an exciting yet logical step, providing users with high quality yield on their balances. So very, very cool there. Now, what I was kind of really interested in and what I really liked here was that you could basically connect USDY with USDC, knowing that Circle um, is one of Ondo's partners, and is also, I believe, one of ZBEX partners, which you can pull up here. Let me just go out to the chat, see if you guys are hearing everything good. Okay, good. So as always, guys, we'll get to the comments at the end of the show. Just let me know. Just go ahead and put the comments in the chat over here, and we will definitely get to them at the end here. So let me go ahead and bring up CryptoRank.io. As y'all can see, this is a strictly newer computer because it's giving me all of these cookies and all of that type of deal. Okay, so we want to look at partners, and you can see here Circle being one of the partners here for ZBEC. Of course, we know Stellar as well. So one of the things that I pulled up was okay, Build L. So or build. So BlackRock's build and how they have this with Ondo, right? Is that 24/7 institutional customers can switch from this US Treasury bond to USDC. So it's essentially almost a stable coin that BlackRock has as Bill Dell in the form of US Treasury bonds. And 24/7, they can switch that into institutional clients can switch that into USDC. So we'll just read it here and it'll make sense here. When we initially launched our OUSG token in January of 2023, it was the first time that investors were able to gain exposures to US Treasuries on chain. While we were thrilled to be able to offer this, to be offering this to our clients, we also knew that eventually we wanted it to enable instant 24/7 minting and redemption and start making good on the promise of blockchain technology to improve client experience. While OSG and soon other tokenized US Treasury funds that followed offer some 24/7 liquidity via secondary markets, creating deep liquidity was prohibited, prohibitively expensive due to the high opportunity cost of maintaining large idle stablecoin reserves. We were thus delighted to see that when BlackRock and Securitize launched BlackRock's Build L token. Remember, Securitize, our new, what is the guy? Paul Atkins, our new Treasury guy, U.S. Treasury lead, is a former advisor at Securitize. So put all of that into BlackRock being a partner of Ondo and Ondo being a partner of ZBEC. Direct line to our U.S. of Secretary, our U.S. Secretary, our U.S. Treasury officer. So Securitize, so BlackRock and Securitize launched BlackRock's Build L token. They also partnered with Circle to ensure deep 24/7 liquidity between Build L and USDC. While the Build L fund itself can take up to a full business day to fulfill a redemption request, Circle has agreed to initially allocate 100 million USDC to buy Build L at any time from any investor wishing to sell, effectively providing instant liquidity to any investor who wanted it. This was made possible due to both the large amount of USDC that Circle already holds on its balance sheet and the fact that Circle earns yield from the assets underlying USDC's reserves, implying no opportunity cost. This arrangement materially advanced the state-of-the-art security token landscape, creating a convenient, fluent bridge between stablecoins and exposure to quality real-world assets. So that's amazing right there in itself. But then throw onto that you got ZBEC into the fray. Okay, so another thing I wanted to note here, this is pretty recent news here that Ondo Finance is now teamed up with Mastercard. So Ondo Finance brings tokenized real world assets to MasterCard's multi token network. Okay, and they're just saying there that I don't think we need to read that at the moment, but I'll zoom in on it and read it in a second. A new partnership with MasterCard and its multi token network, marking a bold step into the future of digital finance and commerce. MasterCard's multi token network will onboard Ondo Finance as its first provider of its first provider of tokenized real world assets. So this integration will bring Ondo's short-term U.S. government treasuries fund to MTN, enabling businesses that will onboard with Ondo to seamlessly access the benefits of tokenized treasuries. With OUSD participating, MTN businesses who have onboarded with Ondo can earn daily yield via tokenized assets with 24/7 subscriptions and redemptions, eliminating the need for stablecoin or on ramps or settlement windows. So that's huge right there. That's huge right there. And when you throw in the fact, so now MasterCard's partnered with Ondo. Remember that Visa is partnered with ZBEC through Solana. Okay. Sure. So, which I'll show you here. Visa taps Solana and USD stablecoin to boost cross-border payments. So here you go. Visa is diving deeper into crypto to boost the speed of cross-border payment transactions. The San Francisco-based firm expanded its stablecoin settlement capabilities with Circle's USDC stablecoin to Solana blockchain, designed to offer high-speed performance, Visa said in a statement Tuesday. And this is a little older one. This was September 5, 2023. But here we go. If we go back to here to ZBEC, you can see that they're partnered with Solana. So now through Visa and the Ondo partnership, they're partnered with Visa and MasterCard and Circle. So they got that USDY, USDC connection there. And with MasterCard and Visa, basically they can use that anywhere to transmit not only cryptos, but real world assets. Okay. So literally ZBAC can do that, which is also remember that one of their partners is Swift, right? Through Nautilus. And this is exactly what we told you guys Swift would be good for. So it makes sense that Swift is partnered with these guys, which I can remind you of right here if we pull up Nautilus chain. And like I said, this thing is pretty fast. I could probably have like 80 tabs open with this and we'd be fine. So let's pull up the ecosystem. So if we just go to cross chain, you'll see here Swift blockchain. So it's interesting. This is everything that we told you Swift would be good for. And, of course, ZBEC is here with payments, right? So let's go over and look at. Okay. So here's another thing to show you with ZBEC, right? So ZBEC protocol joins Visa's Fast Track program. So this was in January 2022. Again, we already showed you that ZBEC is partnered with Solana, but this is like a direct kind of partnership here with Visa. ZBEC protocol, the first continuous and programmable cash streaming protocol on Solana, is partnering with Visa to join the exclusive Visa FinTech Fast Track program. ZBEC is the first Solana project accepted to the Visa program, which supports innovative startups revolutionizing digital payments. Multiple leading fintech companies have participated in the program, including Stripe, Chime, and Crypto.com. There's Crypto.com for the crow lovers in the house. Um, I think we can read a good majority of this. The growth of the digital economy as well as Web3 has been hindered by the lack of tax compliant, frictionless payment processing technologies. ZBEC's unique programmable and continuous money stream protocol or streaming protocol makes it simple for anyone to send, receive cash to the second for investments, payments, subscriptions, and more. All of what we were just saying, including real world assets, right? Real world assets. ZBEX, ZBEC Pay, ZBEC's first application is the first tax compliant on chain payroll processing system. And we read this to you the first time we went over ZBEC, um, enabling employees to be paid by the second in USDC or other stablecoins and immediately use their money. From payroll to investments, subscriptions, rewards, and more, ZBEC is completely re-imaging every financial transaction by making it programmable and continuous, says Sam Thapaliya, okay, founder and CEO of ZBEC Protocol. We're thrilled to join with Visa to accelerate the process of bringing our innovative payment solutions to millions of users worldwide. This expansion into the Visa program follows the launch of ZBEC and the announcement of 6 million in new funding from Republic Capital, Shima Capital, Briar Capital, which we've went over those, and other leading crypto investors. ZBEC's payment stream protocol is completely on chain without intermediaries, delays, high fees, or risk of non-payment. Users can use ZBEC with a Phantom wallet, enter a recipient's wallet address, and start streaming funds. Okay. By joining Visa's Fast Track program, exciting fintechs like ZBEC Protocol gain unprecedented access to Visa's experts, technology, and resources, said Terry Angelos, SP and Global Head of Crypto for Visa. Fast Track lets us provide new resources that are rapidly growing companies' needs to scale with efficiency. So, very, very huge here. So, we can even just say ZBAC itself is partnered with Visa through the Fast Track program. And it's interesting to see it there with Stripe, Chime, and things like Crypto.com. So, very, very, very juicy and interesting there. So, let's go into the comments a little bit here and see who we got before we continue. Hit her all day. First ZBAC Nation fam, let's go. Ocean View Coffee Shop, ZBAC, ZBAC, ZBAC. I sold my Swift C to roll into ZBAC, and it's going better long term and short term. Ah, well, sad, both sad and glad to hear that. Hear you all day. I got tons of ZBAC. I got tons of Swift. I have not sold any. I'm still holding strong. Um, ZBAC's ISCO price was 2 cents. Okay, got it. Good to see you guys here, by the way. Could you imagine if you own 2 million XRP? Okay, that's how I feel about ZBEC. I will always hold at least 2 million long term, as I have millions to take profit over time. ZBEC is my XRP. Wow, wow, that's some nice stuff. Let me stop sharing and see if I can get rid of this. We'll stop sharing and get rid of it and give us non. There we go. We'll do that, and I'll continue to read. Okay, let's continue here. Let me put it on something nice like that. Okay. And go back. Very smart. Good, sir. Thanks, my coffee brother, UNVA. Okay, got it. What's up, Terrell 504? Appreciate you coming through, my guy. Yeah, I was missing for a while there trying to get this straight. Terry Bond, is ZBEC the same as XRP? No, they're different, but they do have some of the same investors, which we can show you here. Let me put that in dark mode. Share this tab. Now this is going to be a little annoying to share it back and forth, but that's okay. So if we look at XRP, so you see Lightspeed Ventures. This is XRP's investors. It has Lightspeed Ventures. It has Digital Currency Group, Pantera Capital, Andreessen Horowitz. So remember those. We're going to switch right back over to ZBEC. Lightspeed, Coinbase Ventures, and Shima and Andreessen Horowitz. You can kind of say they're related because Andreessen also, like Tim Draper, owns a piece of Coinbase Ventures. So you could essentially say Andreessen owns part of this, so does Draper. So they're both a part of this Coinbase Ventures thing. So Coinbase Ventures and Andreessen Horowitz, same thing. And also, Lightspeed Ventures. So ZBEC and XRP, they have some of the same investors there. So let's go back to the comments. Real busy loading that ZBEC bag. That's funny. That's funny, bro. Hit her all day. Let me see. So back. ZBEC, XPR, Swift, or ZBCN? Which are you guys most bullish about? What's up, Bega Valley? ZBCN for Ocean View Coffee Shop. I hold them all personally. ZBEC, I am. Okay, gotcha. What's up, Let's Square? Good evening, New Jersey in the house. Hit her all day. My bad. I sold my Swift for more. ZBEC no longer holding Swift. What's up, Blackout? Okay. All right, cool. Let's go back in here to look at a couple more things. Okay, let's go to something that I saw on Twitter. Let me see if we can find it here. I thought it was an interesting comment. And shout out to Gentleman of Crypto. Shout out to my boy Dion here, NYC Network, him and Robert Ma, CEO of ArcBlock. We had ArcBlock. We did an interview with Robert Mao. He was kind enough to come on the channel. Definitely go check that interview out on my channel if you haven't already. Him and Dion are tight. That's really cool to see those two guys. Um, Delightfully distracted right there. My apologies. Let me go and see if we can find this here. Oh, okay. You guys didn't even see what I was just showing. Let me see if I can go back. So yeah, shout out to my guy Dion at NYC Network. Um, he Robert Ma, he actually came on the channel, CEO of ArtBlock. He came on and I interviewed him. It was a very good interview. Shout out to these two gentlemen. Definitely. Robert Ma was a really good interview. He seems like a really great founder. ArtBlock, I do believe in long term. So just want to give them guys some big ups since they were at the top of my timeline here. Let me go and see what I was looking at earlier today. Okay. Definitely check out my Telegram, guys. You will find, or definitely check out my, not Telegram, definitely check out my X, guys. You'll get the things that I repost, which I don't always um, mention the things that I repost. So you definitely want to subscribe over here on X if you haven't already. So I thought this was interesting. This crypto rover guy, he says BlackRock has stopped selling BTC. There have been zero uh, outflows today. Bitcoin can move higher now. But the comment I liked was by Jesse Garcia here. He says, prepping for the big swap into XRP for sure. So I know there have been, uh, I know there have been XRP ETFs kind of brewing and almost approved, right? I know we're on the Gentleman of Crypto. Shout out to King, one of the funniest morning shows in crypto. Definitely should check out King, the Gentleman of Crypto, in the morning. Bro always has me rolling and it's always informative. So it's informative, it's funny. Like, what else you need? Shout out to King. But I know this is a Bitcoin channel. I know this is a Bitcoin channel. It's gonna sound like heresy. Like it's gonna sound like blasphemy. What I'm gonna say, but I gotta say it. Maybe they are prepping to move some of the money they had in Bitcoin into an XRP ETF. Come on, guys. I would have to say at this point, right? Let me see if it'll sign me in here. At this point, right? I'm not saying not to own Bitcoin. So don't say that I'm saying that, anybody. I'm not footing Bitcoin, because so don't say I'm saying that either. But I am saying at this point, to me, my opinion, XRP is the better value than Bitcoin at this moment in time. So could BlackRock be getting ready to move some of the money it just dumped out of Bitcoin into an XRP ETF? Let me know what you guys think about that. I just want to explore this with you guys kind of real time, because when I saw his comment, that's what I thought of. Okay, I think I have this zoomed in, which is why this is not showing up properly. Okay, there we go. So XRP to me is at the better value than Bitcoin at this point in time. Um, XRP has not broken past. I want to make this case with you guys really quickly. So Bitcoin has hit its all-time high because of BlackRock and its ETF, right? XRP has not hit its all-time high yet of three something dollars. And to me, pound for pound, dollar for dollar, it's at the better buy value. So maybe this is BlackRock getting ready to put its things into XRP. Now, the biggest argument I got for that, right? Not only the Trump meeting with um, XRP and the whole beef bourguignon thing, right? If we look at Securitize, and I did this on the show, um, Securitize. Okay, so if we look at Securitize, right? There's a lot of connections of Securitize to XRP. Okay. Well, we already know BlackRock is kind of behind Securitize, right? Shout out to Maximus Crypto on that one. But if we view all their press, we see some things that connect Securitize to XRP. And let me go down and we'll see some of those things. It's like when they first kind of started. Okay, not that far back. Okay, so here with Japan, right? Because remember, SBI Holdings is in Japan, and that's where the Rothschild holds 8.7% of XRP tokens. That is in SBI Holdings in Japan. So that's that right there. There was another Mizuho. Remember we covered how Mizuho Bank and XRP have been tied to the hip. Who also is tied to the hip with Mizuho? Swift blockchain, right? Swift blockchain. And here we are, SBI Digital Markets and Securitize partner on Singapore based digital asset. So, and here's again Securitize Japan and Mizuho. So there's so many connections with BlackRock and XRP. So could they be moving this Bitcoin money into XRP? That comment has me really juicy, or that comment is really juicy, has me really contemplating. Could that be the move? What do you guys think about that? I'm very interested in hearing. Please leave some comments on that while we continue in the comments here. Steve Berkshire, party, gotta love it. I hold 5 million of each. Let's go, Z. 5 million Swift, 5 million ZBEC, 5 million XEN, 5 million XPR. Future millionaire Z right there. Let's go. Let's continue on here. Bag of Valley, nice. FT, ZBCN, baby. Let's go. Yeah. Okay, let's go back here. What's up, sis? Hit that like button, Rue Crew. Let's go. Damn, Z balling. Balling. ZBCN will be changing the lives for many. What's up, Richard Head? Crow Coin added more coins. Poor Crow. FT. Z is locked and loaded. What makes ZBCN so important is Sam holds the patent for streaming payments. That's a good point, Ocean View Coffee Shop. And patents are hard to maintain. Our guy Underdog Research Channel showed us that. Shout out to bro, Underdog Research Channel. We definitely got to get another collaboration going, brother. If you see this video, let's continue. Crow will melt faces. Watch. Okay, Z is a millionaire, and I'm still poor. Oh, not for long, bro. Not for long. Not for long. Telling you, for me, non financial advice, things are gonna pop off in July and October and November. July and November. What's up, E? These tariffs, bruh. I agree with you. I agree with you, E. Shout out to E. He's a moderator in our Telegram. Definitely come on over to our Telegram. Completely free for now. Let me pull that up and drag it over. Okay, now we're gonna do the whole share everything thing. Entire screen. And shout out to the guys who've been watching the collaborations here with me and Max. Uh, you guys, I guess you guys had never seen uh, or seen our upper halves, and people were like, Ruse ripped, Ruse ripped." Thank you guys for that. I love like since my channel started, I've lost 45 pounds. Man, it's all about like I'm serious about this, guys. It's all about improving the financial, the physical, and the mental out here, guys. And I'm so serious about this. This is why we have the Telegram here. You know, why take on the crypto community by yourself when you can do it with friends? And in the Telegram, we have things like positive man channels, crypto, of course, stocks, commodities, and goods. And shout out to E here. He's our moderator. He keeps things flowing in here, and I really appreciate him for that. So yeah, we have tons of things we talk about over here, health and wellness and stuff like that. Of course, none of us are doctors, so uh, you know, do your research, try at your own risk, that type of thing. Comedy and laugh channel, artificial intelligence, everything, because we want to get that mind right, we want to get our bodies right, and be ready for once this crypto bull run pops off, we got to have the beach bodies, bro. We got to have the beach bodies, crew, right? We gotta pull up to Dubai with the beach bodies looking right, right. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to the crew here. Let's go ahead and get off of the infinite screen again. Go back to the securitized press and share that and get back into our comments. Whoops. Okay. Click. We're just not getting it right here. Okay. I think we got it. There it is. Check back on Friday and see Crow is working with the White House. Shout out. Oh, okay. I'm just going to have to keep it on. Um, you're just going to see the infinite screen. You're just going to see the infinite screen today because I'm tired of continuing to switch it over and over and over and over again. Sorry, guys. Shout out to the Telegram. Let's look at that. Let's look at that. Shout out to R1 who shared this in our Telegram, which I'm going to pull up. So let's see here. I tagged. Who's attending President Trump's White House Crypto Summit on March 7th? Michael Saylor, of course, founder of Strategy. MicroStrategies changed their name to Strategy. David Bailey, Bitcoin Magazine founder of Paradigm, founder of Exodus Wallet, which is publicly traded now, actually, by the way, founder of Multicoin Capital, co-founder of World Liberty Financial, founder of Chainlink, founder of Robinhood, founder of Robinhood, founder of Coinbase, founder of Kraken. All of these cases have been canceled by the SEC, I believe. Founder of Crypto.com, just like someone was just mentioning, founder of Ripple, founder of Circle, founder of Ethereum, founder of ARK Invest. Possibly these guys are coming. Hoskinson, founder of Cardano, founder of Solana. Mark Andreessen, co-founder of and general partner of Andreessen Horowitz, early investor in Ripple, also early investor in Coinbase. Bo Hines is coming. David Sachs, Mark Ueda, Carolyn Pham. So Scott Bessent, Secretary, Treasury Secretary, Pam Bondi, Howard Luddick. Okay, what is Paul Atkins then? We'll have to look that up right quick. I'm surprised he's not going to be there unless I missed his name somehow. But very, very cool there. Let's see. What is Paul Atkins? I got to look that up now. Paul Atkins. SEC chair. So he's replacing Gary Ginsler. The Ginsler. He's replacing Gary, young Gary. Um, so yeah, remember he's a former securitized advisor. So like it's just like when we really got to keep in mind when we're talking BlackRock, we're talking like world leader. Okay, so it's not surprising to see a former securitized or BlackRock guy be an SEC chair. It's just not surprising. So when we invoke the name of BlackRock, you really have to understand that these guys have major pull when it comes to US. I'm sure some of you guys who've been around and who watch like Maximus's show and my show and other different shows, you guys know, but really a lot of people who are new may not know. Just BlackRock really, really has pull. Okay, so just FYI. Okay, so let's go back here to our comments. What's everybody's ZBCN prediction? You can get let's see here. Waiting for one of them to reach 20 cents for sure. 100%. At 20 cent mark will give you that $1 million. I want to buy ZBZX. Now the mirror is frustrating me. I'm sorry, guys. Bear with me. I'm going to change this again. Stop showing. Sorry, guys. Uh, okay. I want to buy XCN, not on Chronos though. Do you think that ZBCN will reach $1? That's very, very possible. Will it do it this bull run? I don't think so. This bull run, I think conservatively saying 5 cents would probably be that's my price target. I'm saying so. My price target is 5 cents with ZBCN. Could we see 10 cents? Could we be 15? So could we see 15 cents? I wouldn't. That wouldn't at all surprise me. But just listen to the partners we've shown, right? And this is what I think separates and I got into this talking with Max, right? This is what I think separates the investors from the gamblers, right? We're looking for where is the money. The money's here with Coinbase Ventures. That's where BlackRock stores all of their ETF coins. That's where Mark Andreessen pre-owned this. This is where Tim Draper pre-owned this. Of course, Circle, Solana. Like, look at this. Look at all the people who've put money into this, who are investors into ZBCN. And we've already just tracked through Ondo. We've tracked Visa. We've tracked Mastercard. We've even gotten like Chime and Stripe connections there. And if you just go to ZBCN site itself, you see that they're partnered with Stellar, which we can show you now. Like there's so much to like about this company that like I think it was like Hitter All Day said this is his XRP. I can see why he says that, right? Um, if you look at what they're doing as far as payment and that they're connected to ADP, I could see why this could be someone's XRP. Like, okay, this one I'm in early on. I'm sub penny on this. I may always hold a million. I can see. I'm not saying that that's what I'm going to do. I probably am going to do that, but I can see why someone would say that. Um, like, let's go here. Like, if we go here and show you, Stellar, right? Which makes sense because we know how Stellar is tied at the hip with Circle. Max told us Circle used to be a Stellar stablecoin. Basically, that's what Circle used to be called. So Stellar, Circle, Solana, like there's just so much to like here, as well as Paybridge, Near, Celestia, Based, Ethereum, JP Morgan. When I see JP Morgan, Ethereum, and Near, I know Draper's like just all attached to this. Um, those he has interest in. Of course, hey, they do have them just as Visa and Mastercard as partners themselves. But we just showed you how Mastercard is partnered with Ondo. We just showed you how Visa is partnered both with ZBEC and Solana. So I can definitely see why someone could say this is their. I wasn't sharing it. Sorry. So if we see Visa, Mastercard, Circle, and Stellar, Solana here, I could definitely see why someone would say that this is their Solana or this is their XRP. But also, I was saying, if you see Near, you see Base, you see Ethereum and JP Morgan, you can just automatically know that um, Draper's partnered here. Okay, that Draper's in this, but we already know they're partnered with Swift. So Bank of America, there's just so much to like about this freaking cryptocurrency. I swear to goodness. Uh, let's go ahead, get back here. Depending on if a certain person starts effing up the economy, if he leaves things alone, I'll say it'll come between 10 cents on the low side with the higher side of 50 cents, or definitely 50 cents next bull run. So 20 this bull run. I tell you, if it gets to 20 cents, there will be a happy person over here in this black household. I tell you what, uh, young Blackrue will be extremely pleased. But 5 cents for me would be just as great. Um, Anything can happen in crypto, but you'll need diamond hands of 100%. Never thought that XRP would reach 3 cents, $3. And hey, people never thought it would get back over $1. People thought that was shout out to Good Morning Crypto because people clowned them. They just talked XRP and talked XRP even though it was down, even through going back up to 90 cents and coming back down. They talked about it, talked about it, talked about it, and they're reaping the rewards now. Shout out to those guys. Good Morning Crypto. 3T Warrior Academy guys. But let's go back to that nice old ZBAC partner site. and just leave that up for people to just bask in the glory of that. Basked in the glory of ZBEC partners here. Um, let's see. Let's see here. Dollar would be $74 billion market cap. Yeah, that seems like a lot. But honestly, I think when Trump makes it so that crypto is completely regulated, I think we're going to see companies like Activision, Epic Games. Like I think we're going to see companies, these huge companies, even besides the financial ones, come into crypto like nobody's business. Why do I say that? They're tax incentivized in that there will be a zero capital gains tax. That alone will get them into cryptocurrency, regardless of the fact that these assets are going to be like, this will be like the new .com bubble, but like with no tax implications. Whew, it's just crazy to think about. But yeah, 64 billion market or $74 billion market cap. This bull run seems like too much for sure, for sure. But will it get there? I think so. I think it will actually get there. Maybe in 5 years. I can see it 5 years. What's this year? 2025. 5 to 7, if that. So 2030, 2032 for $1. But 10 cents, 2015, we might even see that this bull run. Stake your ZBEC. Thanks for the feedback. No problem. Where do you stake it? It's on their site. I tried to stake it too. I got to figure that out because they just opened up staking. What's up, Joseph? Does ZBEC unlock monthly or from here on or something like that? How much of impact you think that'll have? By the way, ZBCN is my main bag also. Um, well, I know they've already kind of unlocked some tokens because when we were first looking at this, it was like, oh, where there it goes. It says next unlock in 9 days, where they'll unlock 2.23. 2.23 billion. Why do I laugh at that number that they chose? Some people already know. And this is just factual. We're gonna bring it up here. That's why I laugh at the number they chose. The Order, or Order 322, Brotherhood of Death, Skull and Bones. They're actually factually a incorporated company called the Russell Trust Association by William Huntington Russell. Draper's father is a member of Skull and Bones. That's how powerful that guy is. And you can see some ex members here and their code names. Um, George H.W. Bush was Magog. McGeorge Bundy was Odin. Who else was one? Taft, William Howard Taft, both Bushes. John Kerry as well. So some heavy hitters here. Some heavy hitters here. Definitely check out my series in which I showed you guys we went over the Draper family and we diagrammed the connections between George Herbert Walker Bush and Tim Draper's father, William Henry Draper III. So when I talk about the Draper family, understand we got connections to Bushes, we got connections to Rothschilds, we got connections to DuPonts, and we got connections to Morgans. Okay. So those are the kind of people that Tim Draper's hanging around with. Okay. So, you know, there's that. But yeah, that's an interesting number they chose. I don't think coincidence, maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Okay. But I think that's interesting. So next, it seems like they unlock maybe every month. So I think they might unlock every month. Yeah, linear unlock. So they might. So I guess they're gonna continuously being unlocked until March 2026. But it seems like here by March 2025, I guess a good portion will probably be already unlocked, right? We already got like 75% of it pretty much unlocked right now, right? With close to 75%, which 74.1 billion of the 100 billion supply. So almost 75% of it is already is unlocked. And of course, with Swift, everything is unlocked already. So with Swift, you don't have to worry about this. Looking like it's ready to round around here. Gotta love that. Like a lot of the crypto market looks like that. If we go to the day chart, looks very juicy here on the day chart. So does XCN. A lot of cryptos are right in that same place. Fellow. So let's keep going here. I'm scared to stake. I feel you. I always like hate to stake my coins too, because when you want to move them, you want to move them immediately, right? So unless they have like zero hold on the staking, but you could always just stake a million or something like that. You know what I mean, and not stake your whole thing. Do I need Phantom Wallet to stake on their site? You just need a Solana based wallet, I think. The ZBCN has 2 million unlocked monthly, but the investors paid 2 cents per token. Got it. Gabriel Velasquez, what's up? Okay, you guys are just talking here. I'll take 90K. Like I have millions. Where am I going? I'll be here. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Like I've been staking my Hedera for like at least a year or two now. Like what? It's one of those things. Like I might say sell some if it gets to a certain point, but I think I'm always going to be staking some Hedera. Right? I'm just always going to be staking Hedera. I really feel like it's like a hundred year long company or more. I'm just always going to be staking Hedera. To me, that's like staking AT&T, right? Or staking Coca-Cola. You know what I mean? It's always going to be drawing dividends for me. And one day I'm going to look up and all the dividends I have are going to be $10, uh, are worth $10 a coin or $20 a coin. My Ultra Journey, all in with ZBEC, Solid Project, J29 Nation. People don't know ZBEC Network working with Ripple and Stellar and work with Fed now. Let's go. How do you stake ZBEC? Well, let's look at it here because that was the next. It's like the second time someone said. Let's see if we can find out right here. ZBEC. So I know they recently did the staking. Look at that. Man, there's just so much to like about ZBEC, bro. Okay, I think I must have passed it. Let me see. There it is. Staking is live. Okay, you just go to this tab. I'll drop the tab in the. You just do this. Go here. So I'll drop the tab in the Telegram. Let me do that right quick. Let me just ensure something right quick. Yeah, that this is. Yep, that is ZBEC's official site. So that should be the right tab. Trust none, no other ones but this one. So we'll drive this in the Telegram. Always got to be like extra specially careful with stuff like this to make sure you get the exact like official thing, so you don't f up and expose your wallet to the wrong people and they steal everything out of your wallet. So always be extra specially careful with stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure we got the official ZBEC one way right there. So this is the gold check mark. This is the amount of followers. I'm pretty sure we're okay there. Just to make sure. When was that post? Let me go back. December 6, 2024. We'll go to ZBEC. Oh, that might take me a little while, but let's see. I think we can do it. This is interesting that they shared AI text. That's interesting that they shared that. Let me keep going. There it is. So There we go. Boom. Shared. Okay. So we got there. Let's go back to the. Where were we here? Okay. So we put the link into the Telegram. Come into the Telegram. You can grab the link. I did a video on Metal Blockchain recently, Bag of Valley. I actually really like XCN. Check out my past videos on it. You can bring that up right now. XCN XPR connections. We have also another video. Metallicus and XBR. Next sleeping giant. Yeah, I'm high on XCN. People should watch this video. It's more people should have watched this video. It was a very good breakdown into XPR. But both of these videos deserve way more watching than they have here. So definitely check that out. What's up, Phantom Beat? Zenquilla, I don't know. I think Zenquilla you could get on Binance, but ZBEC you can get on Uphold. For sure, you can get it on Uphold. So yeah, get an Uphold account if you want to buy ZBEC. Zenquilla, I don't know. I think that's you got to go on Binance or and get that in a decentralized way. XPR Metal and Loan Protocol will take off too. What's up, King Pound 1? Phantom Beat, New Jersey is ready. FT I buy on Chronos Chain. The Bitcoin boat sells a long time ago. Ocean View Coffee Shop. Hitter all day. BTC. LOL. I'll pass. XRP is better. That old played out store of value. I rather hold quant long term. Dang, hitter all day. That was a hitter all day, boy. Shots fired. Two. Oh man. Wow. Charmizzle 2021, 10 million Z-Bag. Let's go. Headed towards 20 million. Let's go. Charmizzle 21. That's Wally, the Muskegon aristocrat. Salute, brother. Salute. Charmizzle, thanks for the research route. 100%. No problem. Wow, that's a huge bag. Bag of Valley. What's up, Carol B989? Hit up the likey like. Ocean View Coffee Shop, 10 million XBCN. Nice. Average home in San Diego is like a million. Gotta hustle. I hear you, bro. I hear you, bro. Out in Scottsdale, it's pretty expensive too, bro. It's pretty expensive too, bro. Out here in Scottsdale. Hitter all day, Charm. I'm very bullish on Quant, but more bullish on ZBEC. That's why I'm over 25 million. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Damn, you guys got big bags. No Diddy. No Diddy. Sheesh, 25 million is crazy. Hats off to you though. Salute to you, bro. I have 50 Quant. Uh, Damn, 25 billion. I hit her all day. 2 billion Swift, 4 million XCN. I'm in everything. Let's go. Reese, XRP and Bitcoin are still cheap. BlackRock probably just diversifying and balancing their books. There should be no reason for the small investor looking at the way they do business to change goals. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just found it. I found that comment very intriguing. Um, I'm not saying that you shouldn't own Bitcoin because I definitely own some Bitcoin. I definitely own the XRP, but I that just really struck me. And if BlackRock just sees these all as like liquidity pools, right? If these are just all liquidity flow, they're just all channels for liquidity, then XRP may be the better buy right now, right? Because if one thought of it in the way that, okay, well, if XRP is the better buy and I put over an XRP and then eventually I just go and take gains from XRP and buy another Bitcoin or more Bitcoin or whatever, that could be a way to go about it. I'm not telling you guys to do that, but I just thought I found that interesting. Nice. I have 250 quant. Let's go. I have 400, but I sold some profits to gain more. ZBEC and Ori chain. Ori chain. That's something I might need to look into. I know that's an AI one. That might be something to look into. That's like 20K in USD. Rich Boys Club in here. So you think ZBCN will hit 10 cents, huh? I think it's possible. I'm conservatively saying that it'll hit 5. 10 cents would be nice as well. We'll crush 10 cents easy. But again, I do think ZBCN is one of those like long term hold things. I honestly will probably keep some ZBCN. One second, guys. I'll probably always hold on to some ZBCN. I do feel like it is a long term blue chip. I really do. Possible to hit tens if it runs good. What's your prediction? Mine is 5 cents. What I base that off of is XPR and what it did last bull run. Um, I thought that XPR and ZBCN had the same market or cap or the same amount of coins, but I was actually mistaken on that. XPR only has, I thought they had 100 billion, but they don't. Total supply is only 30 billion, which I think is awesome. It makes me even more bullish on this. Dude, it does. It makes me more bullish on this. I could have sworn there was something like, oh, it was AMP. It was not XPR. It was AMP, which I think AMP also did reach 5 cents at one point. That's what it was, 99.66 billion. So basically 100 billion. And AMP, if you look, AMP actually did almost hit 10 cents. That's crazy. How much is okay? And 84. I wonder if 84 million was circulating at that time, though. I don't know. Let's look at that. So yeah, it was AMP that I was thinking of, not XPR. My apologies on that. AMP, kind of got the Winklevoss twins behind this one. What is it? Slot unlock schedule. Not sure. Doesn't say. But yeah, at some point this did reach 8 cents, and kind of in 2024 went all the way to 2 from like. So that's some whoever said 1 to 2, that was great call there too. So it ticked up to 2 in 2024, in March of 2024. So again, that's kind of why I say somewhere between like 5 to 10. But hey, Amp did it. Amp did it. It went from where were we here? Yeah, so it did it back here last bull run. It went from sub penny all the way up to like 8 or 9 cents. That's encouraging. That's really encouraging right there to see it. So it's been done. Sub penny, sub penny to 10 cents with this same token supply. Okay, so it's been done. That's really good to see. That's really good to see. What's up, Max? Max in the house. Hi E, hi Hitter, hi Rue, and everyone. Smash the like for our brother Rue Black. Let's go. Okay, they got the heads up on the tariffs 100%. What's up, Stretch Jr.? Charmizzle, just don't like sitting on fiat. I'd rather invest in stocks and crypto 100%. Uh, Gooners 09. I have a 50% XRP portfolio that's currently 100% up. Then 25% other in blue chips in Ondo, HBAR, and ADA. Other 25% spread in ZBEC, XCN, and Swift. I'm thinking even going more heavy into ZBEC. I love it. That's actually a pretty great portfolio, bro. That's a pretty good portfolio. I really like it. Um, Shout out to you, Goomers. I like that portfolio, brother. I like that portfolio a lot. My Ultra Journey, X Space with ZBEC in the morning. Thank you for that information. Everybody sharing information on here is wonderful. I love it. Thank you guys. Uh, Thank you for being a part of the Rue Crew. We love you around here, guys. Um, Ocean View Valley Shop. I'll be there, Journey. Um, and shout out to the other people who pointed out that I'm Max. This is why Max kills me, bro. Uh, Shout out to the other people who pointed out I'm fatter than Fat Bastard of Austin Powers. I'm fully aware, and yes, all good. LOL. You're not. You're not that big, bro. You're not that big. Oh man, Max, you're killing me, bro. Uh, Lost Treasure. Max is even funnier in person, guys, too. Max is even funnier in person. It's crazy, bro. Lost Treasure, you can go look for it. Sella collabs, rock. Hey, Rue. Yeah, you were looking cut up at the table. Knowledge and power. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, like mind, body, and money. We're transforming it all for the bull run over here, guys. We're transforming it all. E is solid. Let's go. Ocean View Coffee Shop. Uh, Maximus Crypto. You can keep the money. I want the quant, baby. Yeah, get in my belly. Max, bro, you're killing me, bro. Oh my goodness. See, there we go. Lost Treasure. You ain't that fat. You ain't that fat, Max. You're just very present, very very present. Uh, Beachbody. After I make this money, 100% sharp missile. 100% Beachbody. After I get this bag, 100%, bro. Let's go. Yeah. Bring in the Brazilian trainer, the lady Brazilian trainer, 100%. That's how we get that done. You know. Oh man. It, I'm Baki ripped in my mind. Oh, I love this channel. You guys are hilarious, bro. I love Baki, by the way. I love Baki. I'm an anime fan. If you guys don't know that, uh, shout out to the Telegram. I do have an anime section in the Telegram. So if you want to pop in the Telegram and let me know what anime you're watching, I would not. I would not. I would not mind that at all. I love anime. I know most people just think it's cartoons, but they talk about a lot of occult, and occult just means hidden. It talk about a lot of occult stuff. So honestly, it's kind of a learning experience as well. Um, a lot of things you pick up from the Japanese and anime as far as occult things go. It's crazy. Um, 10 to the 12th power, foo, money, bless us all. Steve Berkshire. Oh, I'm wondering what you're meaning by that. It's probably something really powerful. Fu money, fu money, fu money. Got you, got you. 10 to the 12 power fu money. Bless us all. Yep, 100%. Um, I've been hearing so much shade thrown at XLM these days. I don't know why. Probably just means you should buy more. Probably just means you should buy more because I find it very interesting. Remember, we were just looking here at the crypto meeting that's happening on Friday. Why isn't Jed McCaleb there? Right? They always never mention Stellar. They always mention XRP and they never mention Stellar. To me, that just really means is Stellar's probably going to be one to own. Like I find that just very, very interesting. Let me that they didn't that Jed McCaleb's not there or someone representing Stellar's not there. They always ignore Stellar. Makes me want to buy some more right now. I honestly I I tell you what. So and we already know with Tim Draper and what he's doing with Draper University, they're working with Stellar to onboard some new people with Soraban and AI. Like Stellar is slept on, like highly, highly slept on. Jay Sure 2.0, what's up, Detroit brother? Rue, my guy, what up, though? Nothing but true, brother. 100%, bro. 100%. Uh, Hit it all day, Mad Max in the house. What up, fam? ZBCN on the move. Ocean ZBCN needs to stay down so I can grab more. Man, I'm not helping you with these shows, bro, but I gotta give information to the people, bro. I gotta give information to the people. Uh Keep crashing the market. Trump, I need more time. I love it, Charmizel. Nick Spactola. Z-Back will hit 3.5 bill or is it 35 bill? 3.5 bill market cap. IMO. I need more too. Uh Proud Puerto Rico XRP. What's up, Puerto Rico XRP? Shout out to Moonfeather. Moonfeather's Puerto Rican too. Shout out to Moonfeather. Um, Thank you very much for the information you provide us through your content. This project and others will free many people economically. Many blessings for all. Uh, Shout out to you, Proud for Puerto Rico XRP. My guy One on One is also Puerto Rican. Uh, Shout out to One on One. Let me shout out my guy Juan. Definitely go to his channel because his main channel, bro, built up his channel and YouTube demonetized him. And I hate to see that, bros. Like I said, he's a Puerto Rican brother. Um, One of the most interesting channels. If you guys want to watch a really interesting channel, head to my guy Juan's channel, but not this one because they demonetized it. You want to go to this one here. One on One Media. He has a backup channel. So go to this channel, subscribe, give my man some hours here because I think he's going to try to monetize this one instead. Definitely go over to my guy Juan's channel and check it out. It's very interesting. Very interesting the stuff he talks about over here. So shout out to my guy Juan. While we're at it, might as well look at Moonfeather's page as well. Definitely go over and give Moonfeather a like and subscribe. Uh, we were on here talking XRP just before it it rocketed off in Stock Stars and the Crypto Connection. You can see me there. Um, some people said they checked it out and they loved it, so definitely go over there and give Moonfeather a like and subscribe too. Uh, and of course, our guy Maximus Crypto here. If you haven't liked and subscribed to Max, of course, we just did some collabs here. Uh, okay, that was a different collab. We just did an in person collab here, Max and I, which some of you guys referenced. You'll actually get to see me and the person there and the personhood there. So get ready for more collaborations like this. Me and Max are talking some really cool things that we can see for you guys as an audience. So we're gonna give you guys more of this. There was like a lot of engagement on his channel with this. There was a lot of engagement on my channel with this, and I have to say shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to you guys. So let's continue. What price is that, Nick? Okay, got it. Plus, they do buybacks every month. Let's go, Nick Spagnola. 3 to 5 cents. Okay, thanks, Nick, for that. Leather Sanders? Leather Scanders? Push ZBCN to $1. Let's go. What are your goals on ZBCN tokens? 5 million? I have my personal goals, and it's a lot. It's a lot of ZBCN. I got a lot already, and I got personal goals for more. Um, but yeah, my price target is 5 cents, guys. Uh, yes, Nick, the buybacks are huge. Here all day, ZBCN, Quant, XCN, XLR, all and solid AI play in Aura Chain. Yep, gotcha. Um, Reminds me of Quant Vibes. Yeah, Aura Chain has a very low supply. Yep, that's right. That's right. Heard it here first. Yep. Shout out to the Patreon. It was on the Patreon. Shout out to the Patreon. We had a really good week when Trump pumped everything by giving a tweet on Sunday, right? So shout out to the Patreon. If you were a part of the Patreon, you got some nice stuff when Trump made that tweet. Lending. Yep, 100%. ZBCN, what's up, Hades or XV Hades VX? Um, ZBCN's connections are deep. They're setting ceilings to limit circulation. Okay, they're setting ceilings to limit accumulation. Same with SBR and ISO 200 ISO 20022 utility. Gotcha. Thank you for that, Hades. Let me say that one more time because I feel like I botched it. XCN connections are deep. They're setting ceilings to limit accumulation. Same with SBR and ISO 20022 utility. As ZBAC gains more volumes with their cards and the buybacks get bigger, I think it maxes out 5K each month, if I can remember correctly. Got you. I guess I won't be selling anytime soon. What's up, Magic Hat? Uh, SHX quant partnership would be perfect. What's up, Phantom Beat? Would SHX reach $1 or more in this bull run? I know it's being suppressed. it's definitely being suppressed, man. That bugs me. With Stronghold should be in a very much greater price than it is right now, but I could see 33 cent Stronghold this bull run. I really would love to see 33 cent Stronghold this bull run. Let me go see Stronghold supply because it's one of those coins along with Velo where their max supply is not out, but they're still suppressing this bad boy. So 100, like if they wanted to, they could totally dump, but they're not, which makes me wonder. You know what I mean? Like they're holding all the supply. They could have dumped. They could have been dumped. So this thing could go like really high, but then they could suppress it more. That's the only bad thing. Will they let it go to 33 cents or will they keep it there? You know what I mean? Like I don't know. But I'm really big on Stronghold. Like with the only 5.37 billion supply, it could really run, but who knows what rules they have on what they can and can't release. Same thing if we look at Velo. Next unlock September. So right before the well, it's after the Fed wire ISO comes online, but before everything comes online in November. Oops, sorry, wasn't sharing that. Okay, so correct. It was formerly known as Stellar USDC. Okay, before it came Circle USDC. I think that's a very big point, guys. Especially as it pertains to ZBEC. Um, I think it's a very big point as well as it pertains to this meeting we're having on Friday that Trump's having on Friday. But it's interesting that they always try not to talk about Stellar, so makes me more bullish about it. Fondo is part of the reserve, and we all know that ZBEC is partnered with them. Buckle up. This is a gem, 100%. ZBEC is also AI compliant with 4501 through its partnership with Anthrop C. Thank you for that, Ocean View Coffee. Bull run by association. Yeah, it will be. I would be more than happy with 5 cents ZBEC. Uh, I gave Good Morning Crypto a shout out in my video that airs tomorrow morning. Let's go. They had Lewis Jackson as a guest and they talked about quant. Nice. Uh, the bear is always right. Um, the whole show and chat group always makes me feel better after several days of major FUD. Uh, big mega thanks to Max and Rue and Shook. Y'all the source. Awesome. Thank you, Lost Treasure. I appreciate that, man. Natwali, the Muskegon aristocrat 322. Max gives thanks there. What's up, B Sleazy? With 300, what are your top picks? Not sure what you mean by that. Um, best place to stake H bar on the hatchback. On the hatchback. Um, collab with Rue on Fed now, guys. Myself and Rue be on the lookout. Let's go. Correct. I got my Z back off of Uphold. Okay, Congrats, hitter all day on the 25 million Z-back. Wow, impressive. Chico Blanco, I'm going for 15 mil. Amp hit 14 cents. Actually, let's go, Max. Okay. In 2021, sorry, 12 cents. Okay, let's go. You must say Winkelbostings in this German accent route. See, I'm not as good with the impressions as you, even though I work with Germans, bro. How would they say that? I think Winkelbostings or something close to that way. But yeah. Oh, you wrote it for me. Even better. Ru Winkelvost twins Oberhurst or something like that. Nothing less than a scam. Let's go. uh, Detroit 47. That 4 and that 7 make 11. Gotta love that. Love me some XBCN 0.00095 average. Let's go. Ruel, you and Max are some solid dudes, bro. Yeah, get that quant, Max. Yeah. LOL. Let's go. 17 quant enough. Maybe I should focus on that. You know, I got a good amount of quant. Who can say what enough is, right? What are your price targets? That's what you have to say to yourself. Like, what are your price targets? And then you can decide what's enough for you, right? Um, Ruse Detroit, Max with the rhymes, bro. Let me attempt. Let me attempt here. Rude Detroit, you're the D, and I'm the big Q and T on the block, about to knock yo back to the boondocks. Freaking Winklevoss twins. Your squad ain't ain't your type. Real advice, blast, vanilla ice, bars. Yeah. Hey, Dakin. Let's see. Telcoin needs to be at that meeting too. 100% Phantom Beat. We've done Telcoin videos on here too, guys. Definitely check out the Telcoin videos. Telcoin is a sleeper out here. So this video I did here, where's this? These are the lives. Corruption and fraud equal crypto adoption. That's actually really much on Telcoin. That video is. Maybe I need to do a short for that for to pull out that's Telcoin. But also back here, I have Telcoin dedicated videos right here. Telcoin, a blockchain bank, 33 cents soon. Did very well, or actually, it should have done way better than this. Telcoin, just people don't know about Telcoin, man, so it doesn't get as many views. But it's a sleeper out here. So is Dragon Chain as well. American crypto. So I don't know. People out here sleeping on those projects. Phantom Beat, they're sleeping on them. Uh, Ripple, RL USD USA, Stellar USD, Europe and Africa. There we go. Blast off Mike 1010. Stellar's making the biggest moves in silence. Period. He had the period at the end, boy. I love that. Maximus Crypto Swift in Asia. That's right. XEN gets no love as well, but it's coming. Yeah, definitely check out Maximus Crypto for XDCN or XDCN, XDC, XLM, and Stronghold as well, 100%. What's up, Yusef L. Baby? What's up, brother? Shalom. Hey, me and my homeboy was just saying the same thing. More time. Yep. Yep. Maximus Crypto. I used to date a Puerto Rican, a butter pecan Puerto Rican in my sliver days over 20 years ago. Yeah, that's what I need, bro. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Let's see. Wu Tang, Wu Tang. Um, let's see. You guys can go give me a show here, bro. Let's see here. 250K XDC holding for dear life. Let's go. That's a nice amount, bro. Nice. Uh, yes, sir. XDC, a part of my top five. Absolutely a must. ZBCN might be a favorite as well. The future is bright. Yes, watch for our collabs. Guns and jelly, meat and potatoes, guns and jelly. I like that. I like that. That might be the nickname of the podcast or something, bro. Guns and jelly over here. Let's go. 5 milli. Let's go. Uh, Been stacking the G's and the ammo too. Trust no one. Dang. Okay, Destro. Or Detroit 4-7. Uh, maybe that's actually just Detroit. Um, uh, you've been stacking the ammo and the G's. Let's go. Don't tell nobody. Oh, I got you. I got you. Shh. 5 million. Don't tell nobody. Let's go. Let's go. Uh, you got it in this world. Yeah. Yeah. Don't tell nobody. 100%. Dope name. Gladiator is my all-time favorite movie. Thanks, Destro. Let's go. Or Detroit. Sorry. Uh, yes, definitely one of my favorites. I had this name since the movie came out in 2000. Let's go. Even in gaming. Let's go. What's up, C. Allen? Trey, the court weight, I'm holding 2 million Telcoin, waiting for that 5 cents. Let's go, guys. Wonderful show tonight. Hour and 47 minutes and counting. Let's see what we got here. 84 on the X and Blackrue, 66 on Ruel Black, the Crypto Rue podcast, under the umbrella of Blackrue Investing, and 13 on Gentlemen of Crypto. Let's go. So awesome, guys. Definitely check this out. Let me know if this was better for you guys. Was the visuals better? Can you hear the fan? If it's barely, then maybe I can continue going this way. Because with this, I know we won't have any problems. This computer is a very, very, very nice computer. I just keep it too dang on hot in my place. So the fan has to work overtime. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. And in the comments, let's put Sam, SAM, for the CEO of ZBEC. And let me know that you got the video. And definitely, this is in the comments of the video, not in the chat. So put it in the chat or in the comments of the video. That way, it helps spread things around. Got that from my boy Max. So definitely put Sam in the comments, and that'll help spread the video around. We'll be seeing you again. Be on the lookout for more me and Max collabs. And of course, we'll always be live. Thank you guys so much for coming through, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and be watching for what's happening this Friday, right? Of course, we're investors. We're kind of here for a long term. People have their own price targets, but definitely be on the watch for what happens this Friday. If I don't talk to you guys before then, have a good one, guys. Peace.